Yes guys, welcome back to another video on the channel, and today this is my reaction to the Champions League draw which was made earlier today, and I've only just watched the draw as I have been at training, and obviously I did my predictions for the draw, and now we are going to react to the draw. We've got the groups on the phone, so yeah, I'm just going to read out all the groups and then just have my say about it. So Group A, then we got Ajax, Liverpool, Napoli and Rangers. Group B is Porto, Atletico Madrid, Bayer Leverkusen and Club Brugge. Group C we got Bayern Munich, Barcelona, Inter Milan and Victoria Pilsen. Group D is Frankfurt, Tottenham, Sporting Lisbon and Marseille. And then Group E is AC Milan, Chelsea, Salzburg and Dinamo Zagreb. Group F is Real Madrid, Leipzig, Shakhtar Donetsk and Celtic. Then Group G we got Manchester City, Sevilla, Dortmund and FC Copenhagen. And Group H is Paris Saint-Germain, Juventus, Benfica and Maccabi Haifa. So I'm just going to talk about the groups one by one. Group A, Ajax, Liverpool, Napoli and Rangers. My God, what a group that is. That is my group of death. You've got Ajax, Liverpool, Napoli and Rangers. But the two big teams in that group, Liverpool and Rangers. We get to see the Battle of Britain, England v Scotland, ladies and gents. And man, I cannot wait to watch that game. Obviously, Liverpool, you know, they've struggled. They've really struggled so far in the Premier League. Rangers, you know, their road to get to the group stage has just been really good. And I think that could be a brilliant game to watch. You know, the atmosphere at Ibrox and at Anfield will be absolutely electric. And obviously with Ajax and Napoli as well, that's just an outstanding group. That's just a brilliant group, to be honest. Rangers, though, I think they could be a really tough group for Rangers, though. You know, they have to go to Ajax, you know. Obviously, Calvin Bassey, he gets to return to... Calvin Bassey's returning to Ibrox. And to be honest, Rangers... I think the way Rangers have been playing recently, you know, last season on the road to the Europa League final, and obviously on the road to the Champions League group stages. You know, they beat the likes of Dortmund and that, Red Star Belgrade, and obviously they beat PSV yesterday. So they beat PSV yesterday. So Rangers, I think that is a really tough group for them. But on Liverpool's sake, you know, in the Champions League they always do well. I reckon they'll probably come top of that group. Maybe it depends how they do in the next few weeks before the competition starts. But yeah, in my opinion, group of death, brilliant draw. And yeah, Group B, Porto, Atletico Madrid, Leverkusen and Club Brugge. Oh shit. Bloody hell. But yeah, anyway. Boring that is, man. It's boring. The only good teams in there, Porto, Atletico, Leverkusen. That's so boring. It's quite obvious it's going to go through. It's Porto and Atletico Madrid. Well, to be fair, Bruges, last season they drew at home to PSG. So, you know, fair play to them. Leverkusen, they're all right. But realistically, I think it's got to be Porto and Atletico would go through in that group, to be honest. Yeah, it's got to be them two, to be honest. I think if I had to predict first, Atletico, you know, obviously losing Luis Suarez, obviously he's gone back to Uruguay, and you know, losing some other players. They've brought in some players as well. Porto, they could come top of that group, but yeah, it depends. And Group C there, Bayern, Barca, Inter and Victoria Pilsen. And man, Victoria Pilsen, on your return to the Champions League, you have to face Bayern Munich, Barca and Inter. My God, I feel bad for all of those Victoria Pilsen fans and everybody connected to to Victoria Pilsen Football Club. Man, bloody yeah, well, that's but yeah, I think the other three teams there, Bayern, Barca, and Inter, they'll all be competing to go through. Obviously Barca, the players they've signed is ridiculous. Rafinha, Lewandowski, bloody Koundé, Kessie and that. And obviously Bayern, they look alright with De Ligt, Mane. I think Barcelona, with that group, could they go through? To be honest, I think Barcelona could. But if I had to predict that group, I'll say I'm not sure, to be honest. I think first, in my opinion, will be between Bayern and Barca. That'll be close between the first place between Bayern and Barca. But yeah, anyway, let's move on to Group D, Tottenham's group, and we will be playing Eintracht Frankfurt, Sporting Lisbon, and Marseille. And could we get an easy? Well, I wouldn't say it's easy because I'm not gonna lie. Frankfurt are Europa League winners, Sporting are decent, and Marseille came second in Ligue 1. So to be honest, I'll take it. To be honest, obviously Frankfurt, they look like a decent team. Obviously last season they finished 11th in the Bundesliga, and obviously they went on to win the Europa League. So that could be a tough game, but I reckon we could beat them. Sporting, obviously they didn't win the league last season. I think they came second in the Portuguese league last season. But I think out of the three teams in our group, I think Sporting will be the easiest team to play against. And then you've got Marseille. Marseille in there, obviously second in Ligue 1. Obviously they got the likes of Dimitri Payet and that. Marseille look decent. But realistically, I think with the squad we have, I think we should easily come top in that group. But it'll be tough. Frankfurt are a good team. So are Marseille and so are Sporting. But hopefully we come top in that group. But yeah, anyway, Group E, AC Milan, Chelsea, Salzburg, and Dinamo Zagreb. To be honest, it's not the best group. I think it's quite obvious it's going to go through. It probably will be AC Milan and Chelsea, to be honest. Chelsea, though, obviously last season in the Champions League, they got to the quarterfinals. AC Milan, I can't remember about where did they finish last season? I can't remember. But Salzburg, though, they are an alright team. They normally can cause a shock sometimes, but realistically, I think it is AC and Chelsea they'll probably go through. Europa League, though, between Dinamo Zagreb and Salzburg, I'll probably have to say Salzburg. Sorry to all the Dinamo fans. But anyway, Group F then, Real Madrid, Leipzig, Shakhtar, and Celtic. And my God, Celtic are going to the Bernabeu. To be fair, Rangers are going to all that, but Celtic are going to the bloody Bernabeu. Sorry about that, but yeah. Celtic are going to the Santiago Bernabeu. What? Wow. Brilliant, to be honest. That is absolutely brilliant for Celtic. I think looking at Rangers and Celtic's group, I think Celtic just have an easier group because of Shakhtar. Realistically, I think Celtic will probably finish third. I think they are better than Shakhtar, but Madrid and Leipzig, no. Especially, look at Real Madrid. You got Karim Benzema's going to Celtic Park. That's just mad. Celtic must be buzzing with that, to play Real Madrid. They must be buzzing. And my mate Oren's probably buzzing as well. But yeah, Celtic, though, I think third will be realistic for them. But yeah, and then Group G, we got Man City, Sevilla, Dortmund, and FC Copenhagen. To be honest, Copenhagen, obviously, welcome back, lads. Tough group, to be honest, for Copenhagen, but we'll see how they get on. But obviously, got the other three teams in there: Manchester City, Sevilla, and Dortmund. They're three decent teams. City, buying Sergio Gomez from Anderlecht, Erling Haaland from Dortmund. Haaland's return to Signal Iduna Park. Wow. To be honest, but yeah, I think City will probably win that. Second will probably be between Sevilla and Borussia Dortmund. You know, Dortmund obviously with the loss of Haaland to City. Will they do okay? And obviously Sevilla as well. Sevilla are a decent team, to be honest. But yeah, I think second will probably have to be between Sevilla and Borussia Dortmund. But yeah, anyway, and Group H, the final group, PSG, Juventus, Benfica, and Maccabi Haifa. Obviously, Maccabi Haifa back in the Champions League for the first time in like 12 years. And wow, they have to play against Messi, Mbappe, Neymar, Di Maria at Juventus and that. And then they have to go to Benfica as well. That's really tough for Maccabi Haifa. But to be honest, then you've got obviously PSG, Juve and Benfica. PSG, the way they've started in the league, they'll probably win that. But to be honest, Benfica, in my opinion, I think they're really underrated. Benfica are really, really underrated. Even though they have lost Darwin Núñez to Liverpool, they still look really good. I watched the third qualifying round, first leg against Midtjylland. They looked amazing. The first leg in the playoffs against Dynamo Kiev, they looked really good. To be honest, PSG, I think they'll win that. But I think Benfica really could compete with Juventus. I really think they could, in my opinion. But yeah. Anyway, guys, so that is my reaction to the Champions League group stage draw. And who wants a reaction to the Europa League group stage draw? Obviously, Hearts are playing right now. Good, well, it's 0-0. Apparently, they're down to 10 men. And obviously, we all know that Man United and Arsenal are in it. But yeah, anyway, smash a like, subscribe. See you next time. Adios.